We start the session, so others will join. Yes. If we recap our yesterday's session, we discussed about party entitled to dispose, custodian, owner. Okay, this thing we have detailed discussed, and one or two interaction questions also we have discussed yesterday. What is meant by party entitled to dispose on this? Okay, and now actually these are the master data and business partners. Business partners. Okay, coming to the party entitled to dispose, it's a vendor dedicated to a plant. Means plant vendor. One concept is there in SAP MM, plant vendor. Okay, just to get those who are not having any experience in SAP MM, just Google it. What is meant by plant vendor? You can get some details. Okay, this thing we have created plant vendor. Normally, this is a plant to plant transactions, purchase orders, and these things we maintain. One plant is a plant, another plant is a customer. That is the concept. The goods which is supplying by a plant, that should be a vendor, plant vendor in receiving plant. Okay, this thing. And once we distribute through SIF, this vendor is treating as a business partner in EWM. In EWM. Okay, this thing. One second. Okay, this one. This we did yesterday. We will see our business partner is distributed into the EWM or not. Go to EWM system. One sec. Transaction is BP for the business partners. BP. Go to here. Yesterday, AIPL underscore R some hyphen PED we have distributed. This one AIPL PED. This is the plant vendor in ECC. Okay. Here, if you give any number star and all, it will show here. Okay, click on the start, double click on it. This is the business partner. Okay, and here various tabs are there. We are dealing with address and identifications. Okay, this thing. See here, name is AIPLPED. Okay, and come to here identification. Scroll down. It is saving as a ID type CRM 004. Okay, CRM 004. Here customer also a BP, vendor also a BP in EWM. Then how the system identify this one is the customer, this one is the vendor? Through identification type. Through identification type. Here standard identification types are there. CRM inbuilt. CRM 004 is for vendor. CRM 002 for customer. CRM 004.
Here,
yeah, please.
Here BP is common for both customer and vendor, right?
Yes, common means it's a BP, but identification is different. Say for example, 10th class students, that is the common word. Okay, gender boys, that is separate identification type. Girls, separate identification type. Got it?
Okay. So under BP, we can create a customer number and vendor number.
No, we cannot create anything. System can take care of all of things. Okay.
Okay. So internally it will create.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, sir. Inbuilt.
Okay. 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 Thanks.
Yeah. See here. This is the identification type. CRM 004 is for vendor. CRM 002 for the customer. Okay. If we open AAPL-PED, it is automatically given CRM 004 ID type. That ID type description is R3 vendor name and identification number. This one. What is the identification number in this system? See here. If we come from the right side, this BP is representing that this is coming from this system, responsibility institution. What is this? This is the logical system. This is the logical system. Responsible institution is logical system. From this logical system, one A identification number AAPLA PED is come as a vendor here. This is the history. This is the identification of this vendor. Identification of this vendor. I will show you for better understanding one customer also. Sorry, EH7. XD01 vendor creation. And here I am selecting one account group. Sorry.
This is for customer creation.
Yes, exactly. XD01. AIPL-CUS customer. Just I am giving company code, sales organization, distribution channel, division. Okay. And those who are not with the SAP background, please get some documentations from Google regarding customer masters, vendor masters. Some mandatory data I am entering. Okay. Some anything is there, we can enter. Company code data, recon account I have given. Sales data, anything is there. This I have given. So it is asking. Some mandatory fields, tax calculations, and this thing is there. Okay. One customer is created. Okay. Now I am going to distribute this customer into EWM system as normal CFM1. Model name, this is the free text field. Whatever you can give, that can be stored in database. If you want, you can reuse it. Customer also comes under independent objects. Go to customers. AIPL CUS. Here create location or BP. I am creating as a only BP business partner. Okay. Now until unless activating our integration model, this could not be distributed. CFM2. Latest one can come by default here. Start. Some messages are there, those are not relevant for us, just ignore it. Yes, please.
Sir, for vendor and customer, we will take only for only PP always.
No.
Depends.
You if you want locations, you can use.
What is the use of location, sir?
Sir, we discussed some 3 days back. Please refer previous videos. If we are using route determinations, we can use those.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, almost every point by point we are discussing in our sessions. Okay, and if we want to go once we go through the videos by minute or this thing, then only we can get a clear idea, sir. Yeah, something is there. It is taking so much time. Somebody is disturbed some queue settings and etc. here in this system. That's what it is taking so much time. We can check. Still, it is processing. What is it? Okay. Meantime, what I will do? One previous customer, I will show you. Go to xt03. I have one more. One sec. Use the most recent SAP. Okay. Okay. I have one customer is here. After distributing into the EWM system, how it is treated, we can check. Go to here. BP transaction. BP is the transaction. This is our customer. Double click on it. This is here. Under identification, see here, this is saved as a CRM 002. Okay. This is the differentiation between the vendors and customers in EWM. Okay. Differentiation is nothing but ID types, identification types. These are inbuilt identification types. Okay. Readily available in EWM system. We cannot change or we cannot delete those kind of ID types. Okay, this thing inbuilt. The system can taken care by this responsibility is from system side only. Then how the system? Okay, during the C functionality, some inbuilt function modules are there. Those can be transferred. This is the vendor and while picking the data from vendor tables LFA1, LFB1 and this thing and customer tables while picking the data that should be converted in backend as a BP with ID type CRM 002, CRM 004. Okay, this thing. Okay, something somebody is disturbed. Just I'm having a look, sir. That's CF star and this thing. Yeah. QRFC administration. Okay. So Q1. Okay. That's what actual sometimes we thought, yeah, actual me and my friend, he's also trainer, to do not explain all these thing details, but everyone should know that's what we are explaining, but all is disturbing, sir, in the system. Valid terminal from background process. Actually, as a functional consultant, we cannot work on this. For information, we are explaining. Some queue admin settings are disturbed. Okay, now we will check CFM2 deregistered queue star target system. Okay, we can check deregistered. Somebody changed some queues. SMQ CF star. Okay, inbound queues SMQ R queue is okay mode. Okay, okay. I will ask that server person to rerun this setup. Okay, our master data will remains keep in the system. Okay, this is the identification point, sir, for vendor and customer. Yeah. Now one question. Yesterday I distributed AIPL PED is a plant vendor. Okay. AIPL PED is a plant vendor in ECC that is saving as a BP. This is fine. Then how the system can identify this is the party entitled to dispose in EWM system? How this is identified by the EWM system as a party entitled to dispose in EWM? How system? Okay. For the party entitled to dispose, it would require to assign an additional ID type. Yes, sir. Sorry, some small disturbances are coming from my end. Okay, from tomorrow onwards, I'm rectifying all the problems. Okay. Now, it would require to assign an additional ID type to the BP, which we are going to use as a party entitled to dispose. Okay. For the party entitled to dispose, we created one plant vendor within the ECC system that is distributed as vendor into the EWM system with ID type CRM 004. Then we need to tell to the system this is a vendor and also a plant vendor. Vendor, as of now, this is showing as a vendor, but we need to tell to the system this is a plant vendor also. How? How? With an additional ID type. What is that? We can check. Go to change mode. This one. Okay, PED is ours. PED is ours. Go to change mode. Okay, come to here, identification types. Okay, why Oh, sorry.
Sir, it is AIPL.
Correct, correct, sir, correct. Yeah, that a customer also came, sir. Okay, this customer also came. Okay, yeah. See here, this is the CRM 004, just vendor. I am going to tell, yes, this is a party entitled to dispose, means plant vendor. How? With assigning one additional identification type, CRM 011, CRM 011, and press enter. This is plant number. What is our plant in ECC? AAPL. What is our responsible institution means in which system that one? The same, this thing. The same, this thing. Now it is becoming a plant vendor. Now it is becoming a plant vendor. It is becoming a plant vendor. See here. The first one is coming from ECC system. The second one, additional identification, we have given that this is the plant relevant vendor, plant vendor. Okay, this thing. Now go to assignment of our warehouse. Go to assignment of our warehouse. SCM extended warehouse management, master data, assign warehouse numbers, select our VAPL, sorry, AIPL. Here AIPL hyphen PED, and here also I am maintaining PED. Can someone tell what is the meaning this? I am assigning custodian also. This, what is this meaning? What is this meaning, sir? Just have just guess, nothing wrong in that. But
That is my
will
business partner, and
The person who holds the this thing material.
okay. Here my plant vendor given as a custodian also. What is the meaning?
He is the owner of the product.
No, custodian field.
He's
Custodian.
not the owner, but he can. He's not the owner, but he can have custody of that thing. Like all the materials, he can have a custodian for that. Like
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually, yeah, as per my understanding, he will take care all those materials,
All those.
whatever the day-to-day, yeah, whatever the day-to-day activities for that particular materials, he is going to responsible to take care
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
within that.
Say, yeah.
Yeah.
What is this meaning is that plant is going to take and care entire warehouse activities. Entire take care of activities, warehouse activities means loading or unloading or inside the materials. He is taking into custody means he is responsible for all those materials. All those materials. Okay, that one custodian means that plant only the maintaining the entire warehouse. The plant its own warehouse it is maintaining, that is meaning. And this is normal. This is for how what are the products you are going to use within the warehouse means my own plants materials I am using. My own plant materials I am using. I am going to take care of entire activities in warehouse. Here a slight difference is there, that is one is warehouse operations, another one is products. Okay, here in our case I have maintained both are same means entire thing is responsibility by that plant itself. Okay, this thing. And one is their default ship to party. Actual the ship to party normally is retail people use that. Say one of the production plant they have. Okay, that production plant is maintained with EWM location, always he will send the goods to one of the distribution center. In that case, this can useful. We are not using in our EWM warehouses. Okay, this thing. This is assignment of the warehouse, supply chain unit, custodian, and party entitled to dispose. Okay, this one. Now, number ranges. Number ranges we will manage. We will maintain after some day, sometime. Okay. Define storage type and storage section. These are the next organization levels within the warehouse. First, going to that, we will have a look on warehouses through emails. On full warehouse, yeah. Yeah, assume that this is inside of the warehouse and this is segregated by different areas. Like if you we see here their pallets are kept on ground floor, and this side they are maintaining some racks. This side they are maintaining some racks means internally they have segregated with some lines. This spot is this thing, this spot is this thing, and etc. Means physically they are segregating their warehouse into different parts. Those different parts are nothing but storage types. Storage types. Okay. Physical physical segment within the warehouse is calling as a storage type. Physical segment, physical org unit inside the warehouse. Okay, this one. If we go to define storage type, lot of storage types are copied from 0001 warehouse. All these are the 46 entries are copied into warehouse. I don't want anything. We are going with our own. Some more assignments are there. We will delete and
Sir, actually, yeah, one question here. We are deleting here. Like, we are not going to copy like movement types. So, storage types in EWM,
what movement type or storage type?
like in general in ECC, we'll
No,
copy the movement types and standard movement types
no.
to
Here
take the reference.
there is
How to take the reference?
no movement type concept within the EWM. We have a separate mechanism called warehouse process type.
No, that is fine. I agree. But actually, the warehouse storage types, what I am talking about.
Okay.
So we should have some standard storage types to take the
Yeah.
reference, right?
One thing here, I'm asking one question. I think you have WM set up in ECC and you want to migrate it to EWM. Means you want
No, storage type. Yeah, storage types.
just please give me answer, sir. First, you have ECC WM with you. You want to migrate your warehouse operations into EWM.
No, actually, warehouse WM is not available. We are implementing newly for ECC to extended warehouse management because
Then
there is no concern. Only level it is available.
okay, then why we talk about the standard storage types and standard movement types? Okay.
Okay, here I'm asking about storage types. Like
Okay,
storage type
storage
should
type.
have an standard storage types, right? To take the reference. So do we need to create newly here?
Yes, standard means what is meant by standard? So nothing is standard in
Like
any
001,
SAP.
002,
Okay,
001,
Okay,
002
say
like that.
say, I will ask you one question. I will ask you one question. See here, AIPL 0010, it is showing as high rack storage. In my warehouse, I am not using any high rack storage. Should I keep in the system?
No, it is not required actually.
So,
So I am just
so
asking about standard. It is copied from
what
001, right?
yes, why, whatever it may be, sir. Some storage types are copied from double triple zero one to my own warehouse. Okay, all are. I am cleaning the data. Unnecessary thing. I am cleaning the data.
That is fine. Okay. So, but anyhow, we have to copy from standard in regular activities, like in
Reddy sir, sorry
regular
to interrupt. The
configurations.
Yep,
question
yep,
is that
yep.
he's asking whether we have to copy the storage type. But to answer that, technically in WM, every business has its own setup. Usually they define storage types
Correct,
like
exactly.
bulk storage and all.
Yes, exactly.
They go with individual portable
Yes,
strategies and
yes,
all.
yes, yes. Yes, that
We
stuff.
don't actually copy.
Yes, exactly. 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 Yes. See here, I don't have bulk storage, or else I don't have rack storage in my warehouse. Should I, why should I keep this in my system against my warehouse? This is standard, okay. This is standard. Who told this is standard? That is copied from 0001. Okay, these things are, yeah. Please don't confuse anything. And if anybody is worked in ECCWM, please keep your WM knowledge for at least 2 to 3 weeks. At least 2 to 3 weeks. Initially, if we compare with the ECCWM, definitely 100% you will get confused. Okay. Just to WM and EWM both are different packages. They are fulfilling some business requirement. Just like once again I'm saying, if I want to travel from Hyderabad to Bangalore, bus is one kind of transportation. Train is one kind of transportation. Okay. Say government, same government is running bus and train. Okay. The assume that government is nothing but SAP. Bus is WM. Train is EWM. Okay. And in as like bus we cannot have here gears or tires. This is separate, but ultimate our goal is to reach our destination. Like ultimate the business responsibility is they want to install one package, ERP package for their WM operations. Either it's WM or EWM. We cannot compare both that. Okay, got it, sir? Yeah. And here some copied from this thing, define storage type. Maybe tomorrow I will clean all the data. I am going to create my own storage type in my warehouse. Go to AAPL. Storage type is fast moving items. I have fast moving items. Fast moving items. This is my description. I am going to this is not available in standard, but yes, for my requirement I am using fast. Okay. And mainly this storage type is divided into several control areas: general control area, put away control area, stock removal control area, goods movement control area, replenishment control area. Okay, this one, 5 types. This storage type is segregated into 5 control parameters. Storage type is 5 control parameters. 5 control parameters: general, put away, stock removals, goods movement, replenishment. One by one we will check. And here more than 40 control parameters are there. nobody use all these 40 or nobody use at least 20 also within this. Okay, the important things we can discuss at this moment during the transactions. If anything required to here discuss, we will come here and discuss about that one. Okay, here if we go with the general control area, the first one is the storage type role. What is this role? I have one physical segment that is nothing but a storage type in my warehouse. And could you please mute yourself, sir? Some background noise is coming. Okay, see here, I have one storage type with me, physical segment within my warehouse. How I am going to use it in my warehouse operations? See here, storage type roles. 12 standard SAP roles are available, and these are not editable, these are not deletable. And these 12 roles are fulfilling 100% of the business requirement. Once again, this is not editable, this is not deletable. Okay, these 12 roles. Blank represent the standard storage type, means it's a standard storage type. A represent the identification point. See, for example, you are receiving some goods from vendor. Within your warehouse, you want to perform some identify activities over those products, or else you want to tag some labels over the products. In that case, you can move products into this ID type, identification type point, means that is also a storage type. There you can perform that. Pick point, reverse of the ID point, means before sending to the customer, first you will move your goods if required. For all roles, not mandatory to use in EWM, only required we can use. Say, for example, before sending to the goods to a customer, I will move those products into some specific physical segment that is nothing but a storage type. There I perform some tagging over the products. In that case, I can go with a pick point storage type. Now, C is there. Mine is a small warehouse. I don't have separate physical segments for identification type and uh, pick point. In that case, what we can do? We have one combined role is there. We segregate one of our physical area as a identification and a pick point. Then we use it. Next, staging area group. What is meant by staging area group? Staging area group is nothing but to keep the products temporarily after receiving from the vendor, or else before sending to the customer goods issue. Yes, sir. Yeah. Sorry, my children has not gone to school. They are making some noise. Okay. Sorry for that. Yeah. Staging area group. Yeah. Temporarily, we can store the products nearby to the doors. Okay. Staging area group is nothing but it's a area storage type nearby to the doors. Okay. We keep the products after goods received or else before goods issue. That is the staging area group. The next one is the work center. Work center is nothing but this is also a storage type. Normally, we use this work center for deconsolidation process, VAS activities, packing activities, and etc. If we see in warehouses, I will show you. This is small. Big image we will get. Oh, sorry. Okay, this is not look good. Yes, like this, they maintain some tables or on the shop floor itself. They do the packing of the products. Okay, this area is a work center. But coming to the system side, this is a storage type with role work center. Storage type role with work center. And one more image also I can show you. Yes, see here, these people are doing some packing activities. People are doing some packing activities. If we want to implement EWM for these people, we can say that this is a work center. Ultimately, this is a storage type with the role work center E. Okay, and staging area also, meantime, I will show you. Staging area. One second. Yeah, here one is there. See here, these are the doors. These are the doors. Okay, these are remote operating through some electronic devices. These doors, they cannot use some rods or nothing. Everything can be automation in warehouses. These are the doors. They kept some products in the form of pallets or carton box nearby to the door. I can say that maybe they have stored their products after GR here, or else these are ready for goods issue. Okay, this area is nothing but a staging area. Normally this is also a storage type with role uh, D. Okay, this thing. Work center, we have seen doors. This door is there. This is also a storage type. This is also a storage type. In this image, these doors are little small, but I have seen some 50 feet height door also, some 50 feet width doors. Okay, those are operating by missions. At a time, they can store at least 3 to 4 trucks nearby to the door. Nearby to the door. Okay, see here. This is door, one of the warehouse door. Okay, this is also a storage type in EWM with role door role. Okay, this thing. Next, yard. Yard is nothing but outside of the warehouse. That is also a storage type as part of warehouse. Yard, yeah, this one where these all trucks are parked. This is a yard. This is also a part of EWM warehouse and with a role of yard. Okay, this thing. And next thing is automatic storage and retrieval material flow control. In some warehouses, very few warehouses deals with some electronic chips or whatever it may be. They use robots or machineries to perform the putaways and stock removal activities. Automatic storage and retrieval system. See here, one mission is there, this one, and this mission able to move vertical direction and horizontal direction, and this mission take care of the put away activities, means keeping the products into the bins, receiving the products from the bins, and etc. This mission, this is also one kind of mission. If we go with this kind of missionaries, this is also a storage type. This mission also a storage type. Okay, with the relevant role H. Work center in staging area group. Earlier we discussed staging area group separately, work center separately. But my warehouse is small and I want to pack my goods once receiving itself there itself, and I don't want to move to separate work center. In that case, we go with this role, combined role, work center in staging area group. Next, automatic warehouse controlled by MFS, material flow system. This is nothing but conveyor belt. Conveyor belts. Yeah, see here. This is the conveyor system. This is also a storage type if we want to implement for EWM for this kind of warehouses, conveyor belts. Okay, that is one role. The last row is production supply. This is nothing but a production staging area we can call. Okay, what we will do, say for example, one mission is with me and I want to store the raw materials nearby to that mission to process those products and get a new semi-finished or finished product. Okay, that area where we are keeping the raw materials or ingredients against that process or that production, that area is treating as a production staging area, that is with role K, production supply. These are the 12 available roles, and apart from that it is not possible to create any new role, and these can be fulfill 100% of the customer requirements. Any doubts regarding roles before further going to some other topic?
So yeah, apart from this, like if something is newly created, so is there any chance how we have to create new storage type? Like
Type
if
or role, type or role.
a role only.
That's what I'm saying. It's not possible to edit or change or create. Then these roles are fulfilling 100% of customer requirement. Then, if the 100% customer requirements are fulfilling, what is the necessity to go with a new role?
So it means customers are not demanding for new customized roles.
Why they demand? Tell me, sir. Why they demand?
Suppose maybe there are certain like production supply and what we call finished good products will be there. So like combined storage types are there. So in that case,
Okay. Do
separate
you
storage
okay?
types. Do we need to?
Do you find out these total roles? Anything dedicated for any raw materials or for production? This finished products. Can you say that this is the for raw material? This is for finished product. Can you say that?
Production supply we can keep always raw materials, and
Who told?
standard.
Who told? One thing. One thing. Who told to create always raw material there? After finished goods, I keep my products in one corner of that production supply. Can system oppose me? No. There is no storage type is for material specific or material type specific. Okay, sir. Who told? I can keep my raw material product, finished product in this area only, or else I divide this production staging area into two parts, half of the portion for the raw materials and remaining half of for standard storage type. I go with the two storage types nearby beside ones. What is there? Okay, like, yeah, your question is exactly correct, but as a consultant, you need to explain all these things. You need to ask them questions, reverse questions. Okay, and this is called some requirement gathering phase. The customer will come with some thousands of questions. I want to this only. You should have to ask a reverse question. Okay, yeah, why can't you keep your finished product in production staging area? No, I want separate tracking. Then keep a mark, yellow mark there, and you can create another storage type with standard storage of role. You need to tell them. Okay, got it, sir?
Okay.
Yep. This is our consultant's role, sir, to answer the business. Yeah, your question is exactly right. Yeah, these kinds of questions we have faced during our implementations. Okay, I need to get this. How they are asking is, I want this number in this column only. Is there any business specific requirement? They don't. Just they are asking, they are demanding. I want to use that column here only in this form or in this label, like this thing. There is no meaning also. Okay, but we need to convince them and we need to implement and wash our hands and come out. Okay, these things. That is one of the techniques, who is senior architects are doing. Okay, yeah. Next one is level of available quantity. Say, for example, you are using RF devices. Okay, during the RF device, the quantity, say for example, one warehouse task is there. It is referring me source storage type this one, and source product is this one, source HU this one, and etc. In that case, do you want to see the bin level stock or else HU level stock? Bin level means it will show the bins, all the products and etc. etc. Okay, this thing. Here normally standard is highest level HUs, and I have seen more than 95% of clients are using blank itself, highest level HUs, and you will get a clear idea when we discuss at the time of RF devices. Next, HU requirement. Handling unit is nothing but a packaging material and a product with an unique identification number. Here the advantage is there in EWM is we can able to store our products and handling units in the same bin. Okay, see here options are there. HU allowed but not a requirement means HU is optional, and HU requirement means only HUs you can store within this storage type. HU not allowed means only loose products you can store here. Okay, this one. If we keep blank, either the HU or else loose product we can store within that storage type. This one. Next, one column is there, maximum number of bins. Say, for example, I have one storage type. 1000 bins are there, and this is nearby to door. This is nearby to the door, and this is prime area. I can say prime area nearby to the door means I want to use this storage for my fast moving products. Say if we go any automobile shop or whatever it may be in any city, in nearby to the counter we can find out clutch cables, clutch cable, brake oil, small engine oil. These kind of things they keep nearby to the counter. If I ask clutch plate or else some engine or else some silencer, that person will bring from inside of that store. Means these are the fast moving items. Cables or headlight switches and etc. etc. Okay, silencer, that damaging occurrence is very low, maybe 15 years of tenure of any motor vehicle, it may or may not damage that silencer, but clutch cable yearly once or twice. And these are the fast movable consumables, fast movable automobile things. Okay, customer come and ask this one. I have some rack with me, some 100 1000 bins are there. I want to segregate that 1000 bins equally to the 100 products. I segregate. These are the 100 product fast moving items. I want to keep these 100 products in primary area, primary zone, or else primary storage type, whatever it may be. I want to distribute my 1000 storage bins against these 100 products. In that case, we take this as a maximum number of bins. If I can give 10, any product can come to this storage type. More than 10, it's not possible to store within the storage type. Not quantities are more than 10 bins. More than 10 bins. The system can refer the next storage type as for the storage type set sequence or put away strategy. Okay, this one, this field, and check maximum number of bins. If I use any figure here, I need to click on this, otherwise it will not work. Use fixed bin. This I will explain you during the replenishment, and this
Where
also
do we define the size of the bin?
that maybe day after tomorrow we will go there, sir.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Tomorrow, that is a little bit during the storage bin creation, that time we will discuss. Okay, this one, this one during the replenishment I will explain you. And storage behavior, here one behavior is there: standard warehouse, pallet storage, or bulk storage. Okay, and this cannot impact any of our processes. Say for identification purpose, if I go with bulk storage 2 and I want to only keep HUs in that floor, in that case we can use with the combination. In that combination, this cannot be influence any of our processes, any of our processes. Okay, and okay, delete this one. Okay, next, available quantity batches. See here, I got one sales order from one of the customer. Okay, the product is there 10 quantities. Assume that if I go to that storage bin, that 10 quantities of products on the same batch not available, means some 2 products are damaged out of that batch. 8 products are there of one batch, 2 products are there another batch. But customer cannot consider either this one, this batch, or that batch and this thing. He can consider only product. But during our picking activity, the system should be able to pick the other batch also. Pick the other batch also. In that case, we go with batch neutral or else batch specific. Okay, this option is available. And hazardous substance management. Say for example, if we are dealing with any explosives and environment, health and safety module, one module is there. If we deal with that module, we go with these options. That is separate SAP module. Okay, explosives and these things, hazardous materials. Okay, this one. And quantity classification. If we want to deal with alternate unit of measurements, we can go with this one, quantity classifications. And external step during the POSC, we will get an idea. Okay, and do not explode product. This during the warehouse task, we will check this. Okay, default distance and this thing. Yeah, These are the important roles: storage type role, level of available quantity, HU requirement, maximum number of bins, and this one batches. These only 4 important here in general control, and these also cannot used by more than 80-90 customers, 80% of customers. Okay, and tomorrow we will discuss about the put away control and other things. Okay, sir. Thank you for attending the session. Have a nice day. Tomorrow again we will save this.